Okay, hey, YouTubers and video game fans. Here's a look at some of my video games that I bought, the systems that I bought online. This here is a Retron 5. It can play up to 4 cartridges, 3 Game Boys, and this multi-cartridge thing here can play up to 3 different formats from Sega. One is Sega Game Gear, which I have, and then Sega Master, and then there's one that looks like a memory card, and it can play the Sega Genesis. This is the Super Nintendo Batman Returns. I did order in a Batman 89 NES game. This is Capcom, which I think is a Japanese company, but can play those games. So you get to play 3 different Game Boy Advance. One is like the Game Boy, which was in black and white, and then there was the color, and then Game Boy Advance plays in there. So there's actually 10 games you can play on this. Now this little system here is also from Hyperkins, like this one, Retron 5. This is Hyperkins. Now, what this system does, it plays the Sega Genesis. Now, this was my first one that I bought after I bought the Atari. It came out a year or two ago. So this is Sega Mega, called Mega Retron HD from Hyperkins. It can play the Sega Genesis games, but I did buy a multiple game that has 150 games on it, so that worked fine on this, but it didn't work on this because I think that was a third party, and this wouldn't read it. So yeah, that's just hurt, but the cartridge there worked fine. I do have Pitfall. So this is 64 Warrior 64. This is not an official 64, but it can play the 64. You can put all the hardware and stuff in there, like the memory card and stuff. And I do have 2 games. One is the Shadow of the Empire, and then the other is a Pac-Man, and another game with it. So yeah, the multiple game cartridges don't really work on this thing, but it will work on that. So it's kind of risky buying them. So doesn't work fine on this. So these are all retro systems. I do have the Atari over there, and I have about probably 19 games for Atari, but I also got Super Nintendo, Game Gear, and so yeah, it would have been great if this played these 64, but instead of the Capcom, I really would have had the 64 in that. But you can buy the Hyperkins Nintendo NES and Super Nintendo, which plays just 2 cartridges. Sometimes these multiple systems can have problems, issues, but I had to update this thing, so I put a memory card in the computer and got the update, and then the Batman Return worked fine. The Game Gear worked good too. So I don't know if these can play, if you have them in the cartridge slot, I don't know if they would play if all of them are in the slot, so I had to see. So yeah, I did order Batman 89 Batman for the NES. I saw it online, video of it. So yeah, this can play what you need is an adapter to go on the TV, because you have to have an adapter, because that way you wouldn't have to unplug it and plug it and do that, because that does more harm than good. So yeah, these are my favorite systems, including Atari. So yeah, these are my favorites, and so this is what I got so far. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, sign off, over.